The shipping police is coming for you. Hey everyone, welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel. I'm Star. If you're new here or you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel and helping us feed a hungry hippo. And please also push the thumbs up on this video or the thumbs down if you don't like it. Either way, it helps us out. Also, join our Facebook group, Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. It's a really great group full of resellers where you can learn and make friends in a positive environment. Today, we're doing an unpopular reseller opinion video. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I chose today's topic based on how appropriate I think it is with what is going on with Boxery right now. If you missed out what is going on with Boxery, you need to be aware if you sell on the platform that if you have shipping set up to do on your own, which we do because we offer free shipping on Boxery, we use Pirate Ship to create our labels. The listings aren't showing up right on the mobile app. I did do a video on that yesterday. Today is Friday, November 18th, by the way. So I will put that up top. It's just a quick, I think it's like an 8-minute video, and it shows you what's going on with Boxery and talks about the issues so that you are aware. So today's topic for unpopular reseller opinion is going to be free shipping versus charging shipping. I picked this one. It's been on my list for a while. Today seemed appropriate because a lot of folks' answer or solution to the Boxery issue to me was, well, just don't do free shipping. Well, I'm not going to change my entire business practices and go in and update or edit over 2,000 listings on the Boxery platform because they're having an issue or they're having glitches. That's on them to fix. That is not on me to fix. I do not need to go in and fix or change or edit 2,000 listings to start charging shipping, which is something I don't even want to do in the first place. Neither Keith nor I want to do. Our business, the way it is set up for free shipping. It's what we know. It's what we do. And we're going to get into more reasons why in just a minute. But I just don't think that is an answer. And it led me to believe, or led me to thinking about, well, maybe today's the day to talk about free shipping versus charging shipping. Not just for Boxery, but just in general as a reseller. Also, side note, before we get into the topic at hand, I don't think the solution to a platform having issues is ever, just as the seller go in and edit all your listings. If a platform's having issues, it needs to be brought to their attention, which I did contact Boxery and I encouraged others to do so as well, and they need to fix it. If eBay was having some kind of issue and you were told you had to edit all your listings or change your business policies, I think people would be in an uproar. But on Boxery, it seems to be the general thought process is, just change it. No, thank you. One of the biggest reasons we like to use Pirate Ship to create our labels for Boxery and Grailed and Kitizen is because those platforms do make it easy to just click one spot, say, I'm going to ship this on my own, offer free shipping to my buyers. The price is already built in. The price of shipping is already built into the prices we're selling at based on what we list items on eBay for. And then we just cross-post them to the other platforms using List Perfectly. So it's already built in. It's easy to set up on those 3 platforms. And then when we purchase labels on Pirate Ship, not only are they cheap and affordable, Pirate Ship also stated, I think it was last month, that they're not going to be increasing their shipping prices. So when the USPS increases prices, if eBay chooses to raise those prices across the board and they're going to reflect their increased cost to us, then I would start creating all of our eBay shipping labels on Pirate Ship as well. Pirate Ship is affordable. It has a very low cost. You're getting a huge discount on your labels there. In some instances, they already are cheaper than eBay for certain sellers. depending on your top rated or top rated seller plus status on eBay, is how much of a discount you're getting on your shipping. So for some folks, pirate ship is already cheaper. You may want to look into that. But what we really love about pirate ship is that we link our business credit card as payment and we get cash back. So we're going to be buying shipping labels anyway. It's something that's going to be a business expense. It's something that we have to spend money on every day. As it is, you're already going to spend the money. You might as well use a cashback credit card and pay that off once a week. We don't like have a balance on it or we don't owe on it. Keith and I actually have absolutely no debt. We are debt free. Thank you, Dave Ramsey. We like to remain debt free, but we do have credit cards that we use that have cash back on them that we use for things we're already going to purchase or buy in lieu of using a debit card or PayPal. And then we just pay those off. You know, I say once a week, but every couple of days. I have a card that gives me 2.5% cash back on groceries. Well, I buy my groceries with it every week and then just pay it off rather than using my debit card at the store. It just makes sense. It's like free money. So that's one of the biggest reasons why we're pretty much going to die on this hill of these platforms that allow us to ship on our own. We're going to do those labels on pirate ship. We're getting cash back. It only makes sense to get cheaper shipping and make extra money on as it is. The other reason I feel Mercari's prices for shipping are extremely high. I know there's a lot of sellers out there, and that's why this is called an unpopular opinion video, folks. I choose topics like this where there are definitely two camps of thought, and both are adamant in their beliefs and what they feel is right for their businesses, and that's fine. I'm not here to change anyone's mind or tell you that you're doing anything wrong. Whatever you're doing, as long as it's working for you in your business, then you're right, even if it's different than what I'm doing. But if it's not working, then maybe it's time to think about doing things a different way. Also, I like to give you food for thought, just to chew on a little bit, that maybe there is a different way of doing things. Keith and I have tried charging shipping, so don't at me. I have actually practiced what I preach. We've tried to charge shipping. Our sales decreased dramatically. Then when we turned free shipping back on, they increased dramatically. So I digress back to Mercari's prices. There's a lot of sellers that say, oh, it's okay, it's not that bad. But listen, if I was a buyer and I was on Mercari shopping and I was being charged these prices that they're charging for shipping, no thank you. I'd go to eBay and get something priced similarly for free shipping. And that'd be it. Unless you're lowering your prices on Mercari drastically to reflect that high shipping, I as a buyer wouldn't do it. So for instance, let's say this Boba Fett mug comps at around $20, right? And you know it's going to cost $10 to ship. Now this is just a for instance. This is a hard good. It's different than clothing, but this is just a for instance. You say you knew this was going to cost $10 to ship. So you would list it on eBay for $30, free shipping. Are you going to go put it on Mercari for $30 with their atrocious $12 to $20 shipping? Probably not. Then you're going to have to list the mug for $10 and charge the shipping. But you're losing money because you're only getting $10 on Mercari for it, and you're getting $30 on eBay or whatever. I think their prices are too high on their shipping. As a person, as a buyer, it would just look like too much to me. I also don't want to mess around with my prices too much. Now, this is just me being stubborn and lazy, I guess, in a sense that I don't want to have to change my prices on every platform. But it's really not lazy. It's being smart. You want to have good processes in place. You want to have good routines in place. You want to have a way of doing things in these processes in place that allow you to do the most amount of work in the least amount of time effectively and correctly to make the most amount of money in your business. So if I can create a listing on List Perfectly and put a price in and then cross-post that out to 5 platforms, I'm not worrying about changing my price on every single platform. Whatever price I have on that listing in the catalog on List Perfectly is what I'm going to list it on across the board on all my platforms. So that is another big reason why we're just, this is what we do. We've done free shipping. We've done charged shipping. Our sales went way down when we did not have free shipping. We sell a lot more when we have free shipping. We've been doing that for years. We know what prices we want. Keith and I do mostly the same types of items over and over again. So we're to the point now where we know what we're charging for different brands and different pieces of clothing that we sell with the shipping price built in. You put that price in on List Perfectly, you push it out to 5 platforms, done, deal, you're done. We do keep the same price on Poshmark, even though they're paying shipping over there, because I do 30% off offers over there to kind of compensate for that. So a $30 mug is going to be $30 on eBay. Mercari, Grailed, Citizen, pretending that they would sell on there. A better example, let's say a pair of American Eagle jeans. I know they're going to sell for $20. So I'm going to put them up for $20 on List Perfectly and push them out everywhere at $20. Now on Poshmark, they're paying $7 shipping. So I would offer them $14 and $4.99 shipping because it comes out to be the same. But I'm saving myself less work. I already know the prices I want. I don't really have to comp a lot of the jeans and the plush that I sell now. Put one price in, push it out. You're not worrying about it. If you're charging shipping on Mercari, you're going to put a price in on List Perfectly and you're going to have to change it. That's assuming that you use List Perfectly, but even if you didn't and you manually cross-posted or you use another tool, you still have different prices. That's just math and that's just taking extra time. I want to plug one price in and be done. So there's that. There's the getting the cash back when you use Pirate Ship. Pirate Ship is affordable. You get a huge discount on shipping there. But there's also, and this is probably the most important point with free shipping, the psychological effect it has on buyers to receive free shipping. To even see the word free anywhere to a buyer, it is something psychological that makes them want to purchase it. It makes them think they're getting something. They're getting a deal. They're receiving something for free, and buyers like that. Just the idea of free shipping to buyers is enticing. Amazon's entire platform is built on free shipping. And we're competing with them. Let's all be honest. We're all competing with each other. We're competing with other sellers on every single platform. But even within the platforms themselves, we're competing. And Amazon's like the #1 seller. And they offer like same-day shipping and free shipping. We can't really compete with the shipping because I can't get an item from here to California by 10 o'clock tonight the way Amazon promises. But I can do free shipping. I can offer returns. There are things I can do to compete with the bigger beasts to make still a viable option for buyers to purchase from. We also offer affordable secondhand clothing, which is a big deal to a lot of folks. Secondhand clothing is becoming very popular. That's a topic in and of itself. But free shipping to a buyer is enticing. It is exciting. They're getting one over on you. They're getting a deal. They're getting something for free. Buyers like that. There's an entire psychological thought process behind that. Just like when you run sales or when you send them offers, there's a psychological thing to receiving something at a discount or for free. Also, your items get a boost in the searches on eBay when you offer free shipping in the algorithm. I'm not sure on the other platforms so much if you do, but I know that on eBay, you do get a boost for offering the free shipping. You look more affordable, I think. Buyers, I know that some sellers, this is the other side of the coin. Some sellers will say, okay, if a buyer sees your jeans, $20 free ship, and sees, American Eagle, we're going to go with the American Eagle brand again, $20 free ship, and they see mine, and then they see John's American Eagle's at $12 and he's charging $8 flat fee shipping. Oh, he's going to buy John's because they're $12. There are some sellers that this is their thought process or their feelings on why they charge shipping, because they're going to see the $12 and they're going to see the 20 and they're going to choose the cheaper ones. But once the shipping is calculated in, it's the same price, and they're going to realize that at some point. I feel like they're going to just gravitate towards the free shipping. A lot of buyers check free shipping as a filter on their searches. You might also show up ahead of John's because you're getting that preferential treatment in the searches. So for us, free shipping is absolutely the way to go. There's a lot of reasons behind this. Number one, I believe, is the psychological thing with the buyers. Number two is the search preferential treatment. 3, on platforms outside of eBay, we can print our labels on pirate ship and get that cash back. Number 4, maybe this should be higher in importance, but we've done experiments in the past where we've not offered free shipping and our sales suffered. They just went down drastically. When we flipped that switch and went into free shipping, the sales just started coming in. So to me, that is what is really super important. It's the data, it's the experimenting, it's the actual, we could see it happening. We did the research, we have the data, we did the experimenting, and it was in black and white on paper. We sold so much less when we charged shipping. Now, there is an asterisk to this. We don't do free shipping on every single thing. When we have very heavy hard goods that are over a pound, we will do calculated shipping on them. Plush that weighs over a pound, I do calculated shipping on, simply because it's harder to gauge an average to build into your price. From Pittsburgh to Florida is going to be a lot different than Pittsburgh to California. And when you're selling an 8-ounce shirt and you figure I'm going to build in $5 for the price of the shipping, and the 8-ounce shirt all of a sudden sells to Hawaii, well, you're not getting your ass handed to you. You're going to be paying another $1 or so in shipping than if it had shipped somewhere closer. But when it comes to those heavier items and those bigger items, if you don't calculate enough in to cover everything, every contingency, if it ships to Puerto Rico, if it ships to Hawaii, you really can get your ass handed to you. So on those items, we will do calculated shipping just to protect ourselves. But on shirts and clothing that are going to go first class that are just a few ounces, it's easy to build in a price and you'll be okay no matter where it ships. And then most of my jeans go in flat rate envelopes. I knew how much that cost. I just build it in. And then you get your discount. So here's the other thing. You get your discount. So you're going to make some money anyway. I know a lot of folks like to say, well, if I charge shipping, I can make a little bit extra money on the shipping. Well, you still can by building it into your price. If everyone's selling their American Eagle jeans for $12, I sell mine for $20. I'm only paying $7 and I think it's 40 cents for the flat rate. So we make a little extra there. The other big thing I want to tackle before I let you guys go, I feel like I'm keeping you here all day, but this is an important topic. The fact that when a buyer returns an item, if you had free shipping on it, you have to refund the entire amount. Versus if you had charged them shipping, you only have to refund the amount of the item. That is a big point with a lot of folks who charge shipping. So those same American Eagle jeans that we keep using as the example, if you return them, I would have to give you your $20, the way we do things. If I was charging $12 plus 8 ship, I would only have to refund you $12. That is a plus. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one for free. That is a point in your corner for charging shipping. There's nothing I can really debate about that. Yes, you're refunding less. The only thing I can say is I don't feel like we get enough returns to really worry about that too much. And I do have a lot of friends who do charge shipping. And when they get returns, they actually do refund the original shipping just as a sign of goodwill or for good customer service. So they don't even keep it anyway. That's a point in your corner. There's really nothing I can do to, you don't have to refund your shipping. But I feel like the amount of sales we get when we have free shipping on versus not, make up for any of those returns, because those are kind of few, knock on wood, few and far between. So that is my take on free shipping. It's why me and Keith do it. There's probably 10,000 more reasons why. It just, so many reasons why I feel and Keith feels that free shipping is the way to go for our business. But again, everyone's business is different. And it also, you have to take into account what you're selling. If you're selling all antique furniture, and number one, you're not oversaturated, you're not really competing with a lot of people, you probably have very unique one-off pieces of furniture that you're selling and they're heavy, then you should probably be charging shipping. Buyers are going to pay up for those items as well as pay up for shipping on items like that. If you're selling unique vintage pieces and you don't have a lot of competition and you're selling stuff that people really want, if you're selling memories too, a lot of the antiques, vintage items, you're selling someone a memory, not just a piece of clothing. People pay for that. So you have to take that into account. But when you're selling what we sell, which is bread and butter and volume, it's a saturated market. We have a lot of competition. We have to do everything we can do to stay above the competition and get as many sales as we can. And free shipping is one of those things we can do. But if we had very, very unique, expensive, one-off, really sought after, nobody's competing with us items, maybe we would charge shipping. It really just depends on your niche, what you sell, how you set up your store. Everyone is different, so I'm not here to tell you you're doing it wrong. Would I absolutely recommend doing free shipping? Yes, that's my advice to most sellers, especially if you're in plush or clothing. But if you're not doing free shipping, I would probably say, well, you might make more money doing it that way, but I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. But also, don't be so dead set in your ways either way to not try something new, do the experiment, do the research, get the data, and see what works better for you. The shipping police is coming for you. All right, guys, if I missed anything as far as reasons to do free shipping or not do it, I know I didn't touch on those as much. Feel free to let me know in the comments. We can have a discussion down there. And go be productive, guys. Go make some money. And as always, thank you so, so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.